You've seen the fan art, you've heard the hype around specific characters, and now the ridiculous power levels. But despite sprawling dozens of games, light novels, visual novels, mangas, figures, and everything under the sun that we know, that boils down to that beautiful animation that we all love and cherish. The Fate franchise remains deeply misunderstood and is widely underappreciated by the mainstream anime genre and audience. People either think it's confusing, or they only know it for a specific character, or they just know it as that one ecchi show that has like all those, ecchi dojins and stuff like that. Today we're fixing that. We're cutting through the confusion and showing you why Fate is so underrated and is a masterpiece of fantasy, philosophy, and action that you need to stop what you're doing right now and start watching. I'm your host, Anime 101. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good YouTube stuff, and let's get into it. Now, the biggest barrier that keeps people away from the Fate franchise is the perceived complexity of its own timeline. Everyone asks, where the hell do I even start in this damn thing? And honestly, the confusion is underrated itself. Because once you understand the core, the franchise becomes incredibly easy to understand. Now, the core story of the Holy Grail War is 7 mages summon 7 legendary heroes from history like King Arthur, Gilgamesh, Alexander the Great, Hercules, Miyamoto Musashi, for example, to fight a secret, quote-unquote secret battle to the death for a magical wish-granting device. Simple, right? Yeah, that's the basic plot of Fate. Now, the crucial realization is that Fate is built on alternate timelines and perspectives and different characters and everything like that. You don't have to watch everything in order. You can jump straight into the 2 best animated entry points. Fate Zero, a dark, gritty prequel focused on the previous generation's Grail War, its masterclass in philosophical warfare, and a great character study. The next is Unlimited Blade Works, the perfect blend of action and character development, focusing on the main protagonist Shiro Emiya and his, journey to understand that he can't save everyone and he can't be a hero for everyone. Now, yeah, when I said Unlimited Blade Works, it's Fate's Day Night. Either the Saber route, Unlimited Blade Works, which is the Rin route, or Heaven's Field, which is, Sakura route. So stop worrying about the order and start watching already. The brilliance of Fate is how it recontextualizes characters you already know, turning legends into modern warriors. Now, the reason Fate is truly underrated in almost every aspect is its philosophical depth. It doesn't just feature King Arthur. It deconstructs King Arthur. It takes the heroes of legends and asks, what is the true cost of their own heroism, and what would their regrets be? Every servant embodies a core tragedy. Saber, aka King Arthur, is consumed by regret over her own reign, wishing she had never pulled Excalibur from the stone. Next is Alexander the Great. Doesn't fight for a wish, fights to remind the world of his boundless glory. And others, like they all have that one goal and that one regret that they want to undo, and they'll pursue the Grail to undo it. Like, you thought everyone was selfish in Fate? No. Everyone, everything, every ideal is selfish in Fate. This adds immense philosophical weight to every battle. It's not just about swinging attacks at one another, it's about, quite literally, ideals clashing. Whether it's the boundless arrogance of Gilgamesh versus the boundless stubbornness of Shiro Emiya, they're fighting, and guess what? Whatever one's more stubborn is gonna win, and that's Fate. Regrets, and everything about it. We all want to undo something in our past, but we don't have that magical grail to undo it. Now, Fate is one of the most visually stunning anime franchises ever made, thanks to, Ufotable. They're one of the biggest releasers of Fate, one of the biggest producers of Fate. Granted, other studios have tackled the task and have done phenomenal with unlimited budget works, but Ufotable definitely stands at the pinnacle of the Fate animation. The battles in Fate are not just fights, they're cinematic events. Ufotable perfected a style that merges digital effects with traditional animation, resulting in fluid, high-impact sequences where every clash of steel can blast buildings away. The lighting is phenomenal, turning basic noble phantasms into jaw-dropping movie cinematic experiences. If you want an example why Fate is so underrated, look at Heaven's Feel. These films are a dark, complex root of the original visual novel, and are heightened with Ufotable's animation. They're not just anime films, they're Hollywood blockbusters. The Berserker vs. Saber Alter fight is also a masterclass in this dynamic action presentation. Now, when it comes to the Fate franchise as a whole, there's more than Fate Zero and the 3 Fate Stay Night routes. Great entry points, but we gotta get into it more. There's more servants, there's more clashes, more mages, more magic systems, more lore, and of course, more Saber. Now, Fate Apocrypha switches the focus to a massive, chaotic, great holy grail war between 2 factions, and it's crazy. Apocrypha is one of those that are just, it's Fate, but it feels different somehow. Then obviously there's Fate Grand Order, expands the scale from a local war to, well, across infinite timelines, multiverses, dimensions, singularities, servants, and insanity. It's also movies, and also the gacha game, where people spend so much money. I think publish a new Fate if you wanted to. You could, well, fund a Fate project with all the money they got with. It's crazy over there. I think someone spent $8,000 to $9,000 on one single servant, which then that's a down payment on a car or a house, depending on where you live. Like, that is insane that people are spending so much money on this stuff. But whatever floats people's boats, go for them. Then there's the Case Files, a mystery series that focuses on magecraft and the politics of the Clock Tower. It's follows one of the main guys from Fate Zero, who turns in from a little whiny kid to an absolute giga chat. Like, that's a top 10 anime transformations right there. Move over, Goku. This guy's where it's at. But this flexibility in this series means that Fate Story is for almost every genre. If you want a political intrigue, if you want dark philosophical horror, if you want 1,000 heroes teaming up to save humanity, and the world building is just so grand, you just want to say, damn, that is beautiful. Now, the Fate franchise is underrated not just because of its nicheness, but because it completely hides the incredible treasure troves of action, character development, and philosophical. It is beautiful. It is an epic of myth, legends, and an animation quality so great you will think, damn, why can't my show get this? You're like, wow, I'm a fan of this visual novel that has great stuff, but I want it to look like that. Like, I want that now. A lot of visual novels do want that Fate level of animation. Yumi Neko, I know, is one of them. Shin Sabancho is definitely one of them. But yeah, there can only be one Fate, and there is one Fate. Well, multiple Fates, but there's only one. If you've been on the fence, jump in. Please, watch it, experience it. It's beautiful, it's amazing, it's incredible. But what's your favorite servant? But to the people who have experienced Fate, who is your favorite servant? What is your favorite route? What is your favorite animation? What is your favorite Fate entirely? Like, my favorite character is Morgan Le Fay, Berserker class. It is beautiful. But that's it for me, your host, Anime101, signing out. See you guys in the next video. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a fantastic day.